All right, good evening. I'm Pete Newsham. I'm the Chief of Police here in Prince William County. A little after 3 o'clock this evening, around 3:20, officers received a call for a stabbing inside of the training center here. When officers arrived on the scene, they were confronted by a suspect who was armed with a knife. The officers fired, and the suspect was hit, and he was pronounced here on the scene. We come to find out that the suspect had actually stabbed 2 folks inside of the training facility. One of those victims is deceased, and the other victim was taken to a local hospital in critical condition. I have to warn you guys up front, the information that I have right now is preliminary and it's subject to change. We have recovered the knife from the scene, and I can take any questions that you guys have.
Chief,
yes.
Officers who opened fire, did the suspect with the knife make any movements toward them, or what prompted them?
Yeah, I don't want to kind of go into those details yet, but I can tell you what they essentially were responding to was an active violence situation in the training center, and they were confronted by the suspect with a knife, and that's what they responded to that, and the response they had to resort to lethal force.
What's the relationship between the suspect and the victims?
We don't have that yet, so that remains to be seen.
Do you have any idea what led to the stabbing, or how many people were inside?
We don't even have an identity on the suspect yet. What we do in these circumstances is we're involved in a memorandum of understanding or memorandum of agreement with 10 other jurisdictions. We've established what's called a critical incident response team. That team will be coming out, and they will be the lead on the investigation into the officer-involved shooting.
As far as the victims, the stabbing victims, do we know age, gender, male?
They're both adult males.
Who called 911? Was it one of the victims or somebody else from inside this?
I don't know exactly who called, but I believe we had more than one caller.
And they called it as an active shooter, active stabbing?
The radio transmissions indicated that there was a stabbing in progress, so we had an active violent situation that the officers were responding to.
Can you describe the scene for us in there?
The scene?
Describe what it looks like.
I mean, you can imagine it's horrific. I have not been inside. I've seen a couple of images inside. It's horrific. You got folks that come out here to do some training, and next thing you know, one of them's lost his life, and another one's struggling for his life in a local hospital. That's just, I can't imagine what the families are going through right now.
Chief, was the suspect a student within the school, or was he known to the school in any way?
Yeah, we don't know that at this point, but as soon as we get the suspect identified, we'll share that information. And then if we're able to establish a motive, we'll let you know about that as well.
Stabbings happen inside?
Again, I got to go back to my statement about this being preliminary. We believe that the stabbings did occur inside of the building.
Chief, any of your officers injured at all, or
no? Thankfully, no officers were injured.
Have you been called to this building previously?
I don't know the call history here, but this is a very safe area of our community.
Any idea how many officers opened fire?
We don't have the exact number yet, so we're going to have to meticulously go through the shell casings and then look at the videos to establish that.
That happened outside, though?
The shooting involving the officers did occur outside, yes.
Is there body-worn camera footage of all of it?
There will be, yes.
You haven't seen it yet?
I have seen it, yes. Anyone else?
Is there a protocol for that to be released? I'm not sure, because I know it's through certain investigation.
Right, so within 30 days we have a policy where we'll review it and determine whether or not it will be released. Okay.
Chief, really quick, was the encounter captured on video at the facility, at the training facility?
I'm sorry?
Was the stabbing captured on
There appears that there is some video evidence from inside of the building. I have not seen that. That's going to require our investigators to go in, or the CERT investigators to go in and recover that, and obviously we'll take a look at that, and then we'll have a more detailed idea of what occurred inside. All right, thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you.